To make sure you know where you're going. If you're home and you have a mirror, boom, boom. Now we're getting into the speed part. Speed and agility. Okay, remember I told you, you only count if you have control. So if you do this, you fell out of control. You find it, you 8 seconds, and then we're gonna go into the 1-2. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, guys. You can do it. You can push, 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 push. Come on. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and you don't want them to fall out. Come on. Come on, go, go, go. You're good, you're good. You got 10 seconds left. Can you hold on? Can you hold on? Come on, go, 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 go. This is practice, people. Come on, you gotta be in it. Come on, go, come on. 3, 2, 1. Get up, hold on for 30 more seconds. Come on, keep going, keep going. You gotta hold on, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta push. Come on, guys, keep going. 25 seconds.
What's up, YouTube fam? Thank you again for coming back to this channel. I think I might have jumped into something I wasn't ready for. No, I'm just playing. I'm definitely ready and I'm definitely not going to quit. But if you guys just watched that struggle bus of an intro, that was just the warm up. Yeah, this Asylum 2 is crazy. It is something that it definitely, Insanity I've been doing off and on for all those years. So I definitely had a lot of the moves memorized. But those, I have nothing memorized. So I was literally looking, stumbling over my feet, not knowing what to do. It got a little intense there, guys, but I completed it. I made it through the whole entire thing, and I just know that this week is going to be a tough one, and then next week I'll probably be up and ready to go. So 1 week will definitely just be me getting adjusted to this workout, and then, yeah, moving forward. So what's the point of this post? The point of this post is, what do you do when you're going in between your plans? What do you do when you're even getting started for a plan? Because I think sometimes those steps are the same. When you're getting ready to start a plan or you're transitioning from one to the other, I would definitely make sure that your diet leading up to that is beginning to already be on point. I wouldn't go out and have burgers and pizza as like, this is my last night. That's what so many of us do. That's what I used to do. I would have a burger, pizza, wings, alcohol, and be like, all right, tomorrow I'm getting after it. And that first workout sucks. And so that's essentially what just happened to me. It was, I took a week off. Like I said, I was having fun. I was doing everything. I was kind of enjoying life once I got my negative results. And I was like, yeah, let me have fun a little bit before I, get the craziness going again. No, I felt everything that I ate. My body felt super heavy. It just wasn't conducive to what I'm trying to accomplish. So yeah, that would be my first thing I would kind of give you, like, hint to give you guys. When you're leading into a plan or transitioning from one to the other, please make sure that you start off eating right. And I think the theme of what I'm always going to talk about is eating correctly and making sure that you understand what you're digesting and that because that's what's going to fuel all of this. Like I keep saying, these workouts are an accelerant to weight loss, but if you are actually just eating right, you can lose weight. That you don't necessarily have to go to the gym. We do that so our bones and joints will be healthy, but in terms of weight loss and stuff like that, yeah, you can just strictly do it by the kitchen. But the whole notion of let me have one last stance before I go into this, if you're going to do that, make sure you have 72 hours before you start the next one, so you give your body enough time to digest, you can eat correctly and process all of that food out of you and get all of the good and newer, healthier nutrients inside of you. That's going to be so helpful for you starting off because, boy, like I said, that was a doozy. Secondly, I think that we should make sure that when you're going into these type of plans that you're aware of what's going on. Like I said, I've dabbled into Asylum before, and that's the reason why I've quit. the first time because it was super intense. So I did know what I was walking into it, but it's also the natural progression from the first workout plan that I was doing. So I did Insanity, and literally his next video that he created from that point was Asylum 1 and then Asylum 2. And then there's T25. There's a bunch of them, but that was like the next one to kind of get into. So for me, yeah, I could definitely tackle this and be ready for it and take it on. I just had to get adjusted because like an idiot, I took too long off. And not even that I took too long off. I didn't eat right while I took that time off. Up until the last 72 hours, I didn't. Like I definitely the night before the workout. Oh boy, I had chips and burgers and stuff like that to just make sure it was my last little thing, because now I'm eating salads. I'm back to my smoothies and stuff like that because I just have a different belief when it comes to losing weight. I don't think when you're dieting. Diet is has an end to it, and mine I hopefully want to incorporate something to be lifelong. So but I also believe at eating very healthy majority of the time, here and there dabbling into something, and then eating healthy again, then here and there. So basically like ebbs and flows to make sure that you are doing the right things when it comes to making sure that you are eating right, and also not starving yourself or depriving yourself of the things you love. So that's very important when you're trying to do this. So yeah, so for you guys who might be diving into a new plan, for you guys who might be transitioning into a new plan, make sure you do that thorough research. Make sure there's no pre-existing medical conditions that you have, like if you have a bad knee or a bad back. I wouldn't suggest Insanity for this at all, because you're going to be jumping and all this other stuff. Maybe yoga would be the right thing for you to do if you have those type of things. If you have asthma or something like that, you could still do this. But when my wife was doing it with me, when she was doing Insanity, she had her inhaler right next to her at all times. So you just want to make sure that you're prepared for the plan that you're walking into, because it can get pretty crazy. So I just wanted to make sure that I dropped that on you guys, because man, did you see that? Oh man, that was a struggle. I was on the floor sweating within the first 15 minutes. I had 30 more minutes to go. So I'll show you guys more videos of the rest of the workout later on as I go through it. There's only 5 of them. You just kind of repeat, and you're supposed to technically do the stretching on all of them. So it'll be something that I'll make sure that you guys see the kind of workouts and stuff like that the newer workouts, and maybe you can kind of incorporate them to your daily thing as we're still continued to be stuck into our houses and stuff like that. So I might have to invest in some equipment, but I think I'm gonna make do with what I have and just kind of push through it, because there's no excuses. But definitely there's some things on here where I know that a couple of dumbbells will help. I don't have dumbbells. I have one 15-pound kettlebell, and I know this requires dumbbells, but I'll make it work. Trust me. You'll see, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Once again, this was definitely a quick video, but I just wanted to make sure I got this out for you to let you know that caught me off guard. I had a whole nother video plan, but I was like, no. I wasn't going to fake and make sure these edits look like I was just crushing it. And I was actually on the floor a couple times. I was actually just flat out like, I'm not doing this exercise this round, just because I couldn't feel my body. So that's what I decided to do. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you for listening to my rambling and all the other stuff. This was a doozy, but be safe overall. Make sure that you're planning out, and also, like always, eating right. Thank you for your time. Peace. I gotta fix my outro. What do you guys think? Is that overdone? Is that too 1990s?